Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Travel with Toniann, and I have something really special for you today. I recently visited the legendary VP Records in New York. I love Survival.
Survival's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. It's one of the greatest records ever made.
Where I got to meet the CEO, Christopher Chin. Not only did I get to look at the history behind this iconic record label, but Christopher Chin also gifted me some amazing vinyls to add to my collection. So stick around as we dive in the roots of VP Records and the fascinating story behind Randy's studio. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I would have been going on my journey through discovering music and vinyl collection. I did an entire series on music in Jamaica. I visited Rockers International and Randy's studio, as well as Bonnie Lee Museum. And this kind of inspired me to go into the vinyl hobby. VP Records is more than just a music store. It is the cornerstone of reggae and dancehall culture, a place where legendary records and artists are celebrated. It's where you can find classic Jamaican music, and it's from this one, as well as the latest genre. But how did VP Records come to be the influential label it is today? Let's go back to where it all started. The story started with Randy's studio, a small but vibrant recording studio and record shop located on North Parade in downtown Kingston.
Them come every day, any artist you want, any musician. But the studio is popular, you know. Studio is a very popular studio. Yeah, man. So everybody's Studio 17. See the sign, it's Studio 17. Randy 17, Studio 17. Yeah, man. I was here from I was going to school. When I was downstairs, the shop used to be downstairs. Yeah, Randy, when every Saturday and Friday, you can't get space to come in here because everybody want to come from to buy records. Records used to be the king.
Randy's was founded in 1958 by Vincent Randy Chin and his wife Patricia, known as Miss Pat. This family business quickly became a hub for local musicians and producers, recording some of the earliest and most influential reggae tracks of its time.
It's the original machine I play. Who's Mr. Brown coming through town?
Which one? This piano?
Yeah. Bob Marley singing.
Oh.
Glenn Adams played.
Right.
Artists like Bob Marley, Augustus Pablo, Burning Spears all passed through Randy's studio.
Burning Spear recorded his album up here.
What? I love that album, yeah.
Anything you say with Marcus Garvey is up here, Burning Spear singing.
Okay.
Peter Touch record, Legalize it album up here.
Peter used to work for
Randy?
And as he was a musician as well.
The studio was not only a place to record music, but a melting pot of creativity where new sounds and styles were constantly being born. Fast forward to the 1970s, the Chins relocated to the United States. They set up shop in Queens, New York in 1979. They officially launched VP Records, named after Vincent and Patricia. From there, VP Records grew to become one of the most influential reggae and dancehall labels in the world, representing artists such as Sean Paul, Beenie Man, Shabba Ranks, and Sizzla, and many more. So during my visit, I was honored to meet Christopher Chin, and he is the son of Vincent and Patricia Chin. Christopher Chin now serves as one of the CEO of VP Records. I am so appreciative he took the time out to meet with me and speak with me. Big up to Mr. Chin, big up to VP Records and everything that they're doing. I even got 5 LP and I ended up buying 3 more, and these are foundations to add to my vinyl collection, and I'm so excited about this because I really got some good LP selections. And we're gonna get into it by the order of the ones that I love. So first we're gonna start with the John Holt Memories by The Score. Now this is a classic. If you love John Holt, this is what you're gonna get. Oh, by the way, I should state that most of the music and vinyls that I will be collecting or have collected are old school reggae, rocksteady, rockers, ska, I love those type of music because that's what I grew up listening to. We didn't really have TV back in the 80s. It was really listening to IRFM on Sundays, listening to Bob Clark, and kind of took me through memory lane because you had to listen to it. We never had earphones or AirPods so we can tune out our parents' music. You literally had to sit down and you better listen to that Dennis Brown. You better listen to that Alton Ellis. And so I grew up loving and appreciating those type of music, and I still listen to it to this day. So this collection of music vinyls that I have, they hold a dear place in my heart. So it has all of his classic songs, Stick By Me hits. It's like a greatest hits LP. And it started with when he was in the Paragons right up until, you know, his later years. So we have Stick By Me, The Tide Is High, If I Was a Carpenter, Love I Can Feel, Fancy Makeup, all of his, most of his greatest hits. And if you love John Holt, I definitely recommend that you get this from VP Records. Second on my list is the Dennis Brown Words of Wisdom. Listen to me. This is a classic Dennis Brown. This was produced by Joe Gibbs. So it has his hits. Well, he has several hits, but it has So Just Say, Words of Wisdom, Ain't That Loving You, Should I? Those are my favorite songs, and Drifter and Money in My Pocket and Cassandra. So it's a really cool album, diverse, speaks about Black liberation, and I love Dennis Brown. I think he is one of the greatest reggae musicians we have, and so this is a cherished album for me. Words of Wisdom. This should have been #1, by the way. Another Dennis Brown, the crown prince of reggae singles from 1972 to 1985, and this have some good Dennis Brown. To the Promised Land, Words of Wisdom again, Children of Israel, Rebel with a Cause, Created by the Father, Let Me Down Easy. You know, just some nice songs. I love this album too, but Words of Wisdom is the better one for me. So that's #3. #4, the Gregory Isaacs, The Ruler. This is Gregory Isaacs, The Ruler from 1972 to 1990. And again, I wouldn't say it's one of my best Gregory Isaacs because, you know, Gregory Isaacs has some really great hits, but, you know, it has some really nice songs on it. I love his collaboration with Sly and Robbie. So if I can find a collaboration with Sly and Robbie, I would. But this is another classic. And if you're interested, VP Records online, you can get it. Or visit their store in Queens. Barrington Levy. No, I love Barrington Levy. This is the reggae, sweet reggae music, and it is a mixture of different labels, songs coming together. So it would have had songs from Greensleeves, Powerhouse, Calabash, and 17 North Parade. No, and so this is the one I got from Barrington Levy. Here I Come is on it. Another great album here, Barrington Levy. Now I'm on to my next one, and that is the Johnny Clark Creation Rebel. Now, I didn't really know much about Johnny Clark. I probably knew 1 and 2 songs, but I never really paid him much attention until I got this LP. It's a collection of some of his greatest songs produced by none other than Bunny Lee. His famous song, Move Out of Babylon, Rastaman. I really love that song. I don't know, songs back in the 70s were about Black liberation. They were about fighting the system, and that it had that high pace rhythm. Special shout out also to Carter Van Pelt. He is the curator at VP Records.
We have a long history with King Jammy. He recently went through his catalog of Gregory Isaacs master tapes and voiced new artists, Sean Paul Shaggy, Jesse Royal, Bounty Killer, Alba Rosie, Junior Reed, and others on the original Gregory Isaacs masters.
He actually chose this one for me. Thank you so much, Carter. I really appreciate it. He knows his stuff. He's really into Jamaican music. I really love this one. You know, when I'm into my rebel mood, I listen to this. So those are it. I'm gonna share with you now the ones that I kind of picked up. Now, I think every Jamaican must have an Exodus. Albums from Bob Marley and the Wailers. I love this album because it just is powerful. Every word is powerful. It's just a powerful album, especially Exodus. So Much Things to Say is another one. Funny, I don't like Waiting in Vain or Turn Your Lights On. I don't know. I'm more of the Heathen, the Guiltiness. Yeah. Side 1 is the best side for me. And finally, I got Bob Marley and the Wailers Survival. Now, I love this album because it just speaks about the whole African movement, the whole power of Africa trying to unite, Africa trying to get freedom. And for me, every song on this album is a song I love. Wake Up and Live, Ambush in the Night, Ride Natty Ride, One Love, Africa Unite, Babylon System, So Much Trouble in the World, Zimbabwe, Top Ranking. All great songs, and I love it. I think it's something that every person should have in their collection of vinyls. That's me personally, and those are my collections so far. And again, all of these LPs that I got can be found at VP Records at their store in Queens or online. I wanted to add some more to my collection. I think I'm gonna get them as, you know, the time progress, as the time pass. One of them is definitely have to get a Burning Spears. They didn't have it. They didn't have Burning Spears, but I definitely have to get a Burning Spears. I have to get Delroy Wilson. The album Cool Operator is the one that I wanted to get. They didn't have it in stores, so I think I'm gonna order it online and just get it. So Burning Spears, Delroy Wilson. I definitely have to get a Alton Ellis. Another one that I have to get, the 2/7 Clash by Culture. That album is off the chain. There are other artists that I want to get, like Yellow Man, some Foundation people, but mainly right now it's old school rockers, rock steady, ska, those type, dub music. I definitely want more Gregory Isaac and Barrington Levy, so I'm just collecting as I go along. The setup is nice. All right, guys, so this is my Audio-technica setup, and this is it. I love this turntable. It's sleek in design. I love how it looks. It's compact. This is the case covering. Again, very sleek in design. This is the platter. That's it. So this is the arm. Now, this is a fully automatic turntable. You can do manual with it as well. This lifts the needle up and down. You can just press start, stop. Just plays from the start of the vinyl to the end and go back in its original position. So we're gonna try this LP. Now I use this as, I don't know, I find that when I put this on the vinyls, it sounds better. And I use this a lot for the older vinyls that are a little warped, but it does something. It presses it on the platter and holds it better, I feel. So I use this a lot. These are the speakers that I have 2 of them. They do have the capability to have a subwoofer. If you want to use amplifiers, you can. It has the output for that. But this already has built-in amplifiers. I'm not getting into the whole technical aspect of it right now. I'm just keeping it simple. My pocket can't afford it right now, right? So again, you can press this button up and down, and then when you move the needle, it spins. Now, maybe because I'm new to this, I always try to clean my vinyls every time I play, just to get off, you know, dust or whatever. People say you don't need to do it because it's a new vinyl, but I find that, you know, when you take out stuff out of the paper, it has a little debris. So I just do a one-time brush. Yeah, that's it. Good to go. And when you stop it now, it falls back in place. I also like to clean my needle before each spin, but this time I'm not going to. So again, this is fully automatic. So all you literally have to do is press start. And guys, that's my collection. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, please do. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope this inspires you. I hope you visit VP Records and get yourself some nice classic Jamaican music, right? Until next time, guys, see you, and thank you guys for being a part of my journey. I wouldn't have done this without you. Until next time, guys, see you soon.